Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a different place for me to start a video, but I'm currently sat in my car. Looks a little dark because I'm in the underground. Is it classed as underground? No, it's not underground, but it's under shelter bit of the Trafford Centre because I bought my mum a voucher for her birthday, and so she's meeting me here and we're gonna go spend it and do like a little birthday girly trip to the Trafford Centre. But I'm specifically excited as well because it's been raining today. Now, I'm not so happy about that. What I am happy about is that it means autumn clothing is defo going to be in the shops for sure. And I love a jacket. I love a trouser situation. Kind of love a scarf. Whoa. Now this is not me wishing away summer because I do still have a holiday booked, and so I could potentially look for stuff for that as well, but with it approaching autumn I don't want to buy loads for that. I want to go to Boots for sure. The two things I need: eyebrow dye and a setting spray. That is it for me in Boots. I can go crazy in Boots. I'm trying to tell myself no, two things out. So let's see if that happens. But yeah, not much point me buying loads of summer clothes because it is September now, so we are approaching the cooler months and the jacket weather. Also excited because the Trafford Centre has new shops. It's got a new Zara, apparently it's great. It's got a new Bershka. Love Bershka. I mean, the only two hauls I do on this channel really is Zara and Bershka, so this is perfect for me. It's got a new Primark home, like specifically just for home, so I'm excited for that too. Gonna wait for my mum to get here. Basically my mum is still on the way, so I'm gonna go in, potentially go to Zara first because I'm not sure she's that bothered about it, so we'll go there first. I love M&S at the minute though, so I'm excited to see M&S. Potentially might go for bubble tea because my mum's obsessed with that at the minute. Kind of hungry as well, so might get a bit of food. There's so much going on. Hopefully I'm able to film enough in there to make this video long enough. Fingers crossed. Not me thinking it was September, so I thought all the schools would be back. However, I think I picked a day where some of them weren't. Well, definitely like colleges and maybe unis, because there was a lot of people in the Trafford Centre. And in true Trafford Centre fashion, I went the wrong way to Zara, so it ended up in Pull & Bear first, but it's really, really, really cool. I am obsessed. Also, the music's really loud, so I might have to voice over most of this, but how nice. However, I've just bought a brown suede jacket off Vinted, but if you're in the market, I love this. So in Pull & Bear, there was so much autumn stuff in there, and this top specifically I absolutely loved. It was kind of given that sporty vibe that was in trend, but mixed with light pink and burgundy. I just thought that was really, really cool. And then I was talking in this clip, but you literally just can't hear me. I said, this is given the Matrix. Now, if you're really, really super cool, I think you can pull this off. Me, however, I don't think I would reach for it, but it is so cool and so comfy and so well priced. And then this lash jacket is really, really giving Zara from last year, but it's cheaper and it's just like a really nice thin jacket, really good for autumn. So I like it. I like it a lot actually. Okay, next up was Bershka because it was right next door to Pull & Bear, and they were actually giving really, really similar vibes. So whoever did their interior must have been from a similar company or just had a similar Pinterest board. But who knew Bershka did activewear? I didn't, and all of the stuff looked really, really nice. So if you're in the market for some new sports clothes, I would highly recommend going to Bershka. There wasn't actually that much autumn stuff in. There was a few jackets which I grabbed, but other than that, it was kind of lacking in some real autumn vibes, which I'll let them off because it's literally the start of September. It's not even the end of summer yet. But this is giving more brown on camera, but it was burgundy. And I did really like it. It just
wasn't enough for me to buy it. This one is like a half trench. It just wasn't that great of quality. I think I've definitely seen better ones in other stores, and I have a full trench anyway, so I just don't really feel the need for that. I thought I was going to love this one. It's a brown half trench, but when I put it on, it just kind of didn't really give what I was hoping it would. And then this burgundy jumper, hoodie, is so comfy. I love it. Then finally, I found Zara. For anyone searching for it, it's on the bottom floor. I thought it would be over 2 floors, but it's not. It's just on the bottom one, but it is humongous and it is really, really cool. Here's my mum really awkwardly waving at me because I was like, wave then, because I'd finally met up with her. But the layout of this Zara was just so much better. It was so much easier to find things. Finally met up with my mum. We're both in Zara, both in the changing rooms. And oh my god, I'm so impressed with the new Zara. My hair's gone wild. Loads of autumny bits. Better, I'd say, than Pull & Bear and Bershka so far. It feels like at least they've gone a little bit different in the styles that they're showing. I'll try on. And what I kind of meant by this was that the things I saw in Zara were different to what I saw in Pull & Bear and Bershka. Pull & Bear and Bershka were giving very, very, very similar items, whereas Zara, at least the textures were a little bit different, the styles were a little bit different, the colours were a little bit different. It just was a bit more inspiring. Like this jacket, so cool. The next jacket as well, really loved it. It was a bit fiddly with the buttons, but it did have a zip, so I thought that would be handy in autumn. And I don't know whether it was the layout of the shop or just the experience of being in there. I just, out of the day, thought Zara was the best for autumn wear. This coat's really giving kind of Oasis. I'm going to an Oasis gig, but still loved it. A big fan of green. It was also giving loads of long sleeve tops, which I really enjoy because the best thing about autumn is layering, so different pieces are needed, not just jackets. But this jacket in particular, I really loved. It was a shame about the shape because it just didn't suit me specifically, but the shade of green was really, really unique, not really one I'd seen before. And if it wasn't for kind of me not suiting the shape, I probably would have got it. Really loved it. Now, I didn't try anything else on, but whilst shopping for my mum's birthday and for her present, we went past a few other new shops, one of those being the new Mamas and Papas, and with me now having a beautiful, beautiful nephew, it was really lovely to see what new clothes they had. Oh my god, if you have a baby boy in the family, you need to go there. And by that point, I was starving, so we went to Itsu. Itsu's really lovely for kind of like fresh, nice, not too unhealthy food, and it's always good because there's gluten-free soy sauce on the side for your taking. And this miso soup actually burnt my mouth and for days was annoying me, so that's really irritating. But then we stumbled across Gymshark. This is kind of giving me inspo from what I may want for like birthday and Christmas, because it's kind of that sportswear that you don't really want to buy yourself because it's kind of expensive, but there were some really, really lovely bits in there. And again, had to show that burgundy is back everywhere. And now the trek to Primark Home. If you've been to the Trafford Centre, you know it's a journey to get there, but it's worth it because it's like autumn on crack in there. I mean, sorry, but look at the size of this reed diffuser. Who needs one that large? But I mean, I would never complain if someone bought me that. Actually, I might buy it myself one day. But it was just so fun in here and just so nice. I really highly recommend going and just having a mooch and looking at all the autumn bits. And I'm sure Christmas will come around soon. Okay. Oh, I need to turn Sabrina down. I'm back in the car. Also, just side note, what songs does everyone like on Sabrina Carpenter's new album? I really like Goodbye, Go Go Juice, Nobody's Son, Never Getting Laid, and there was another one but I can't remember. Great album actually, to be fair.
and that was goodbye. Really gives ABBA vibes. Does anyone else think that? She's defo got a bit of inspo from ABBA, I think. But shopping trip completed. Really lovely to spend some time, just me and my mum. And I didn't do that much damage. I went into Boots, I got a setting spray, eyebrow dye, got a mini moisturiser and some cotton pads. That was it. Got a few more items than I was expecting, but like not detrimental. Not like, oh my god, you spent a fortune. In terms of what's in the shops, everything has gone autumn. I was right. Wasn't overwhelmingly busy as well, which was nice. I mean, it was still busy. Do you know what I didn't think of? Like colleges and sixth forms and unis have all not really gone back yet, so I feel like it was that kind of crowd. But my mum got to try her first matcha. She said it was like drinking sweet tea and she wished she'd gone for bubble tea, but at least she's tried it. And yeah, wasn't actually overly wowed by any of the clothes, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I could buy jackets for days, but because I don't want to spend the money, like, I'm not that sad that I didn't. Either way, I need to wrap this up now because me and my mum are in different cars, and if I turn up at my house after her, she'll probably be like, where's Grace? So I need to go. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this style of video. It was quite fun to go in and try on items of clothing, and to be honest, I will actually say the queues have got so much better in Zara, especially for trying things on, so that was good. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I love you all.